Hi guys, I hope you're having a good Friday. So it is April 17th. I know I have been absent for a long time. I'm basically a tax preparer and I have been swamped. But I've been asking God for a sign that I should post again. So he gave it to me, so I'm posting again. So he kind of gave me a topic, and it is I want to talk about prophets, because as some of you know, I was healed by Prophet Lovi Elias of Revelation Church in Simi Valley, California. And I will eventually share my full testimony, but I received massive healing from him. I was basically on cocaine because of pain from 2017 until 2024. And Prophet Lovi, and I want to say it like this: Prophet Lovi is a man of God. And if he was not a man of God, he would not have been able to heal me. But Prophet Lovi laid hands on me and healed me of many conditions, but I would not be walking today. I was bedridden from a military injury, and I was bedridden for 13 years. At one point, I was bedridden for 24 hours a day. I was in so much pain, I was unable to shower every day. I was on 33 pills a day. I was doing cocaine from 2017 to 2024. I had given up. Prophet Lovi laid hands on me and instantly cured my high blood pressure, migraines that I had had since I was a kid. I had an average at one point of 9 migraines a week. By the time I saw Prophet Lovi, I had about 2 to 3 migraines a week. He healed my high blood pressure to the extent that my VA doctor, I have a very long medical trail, federal medical trail of high blood pressure. My federal VA doctor no longer thinks that I need to be on high blood pressure medication. And my federal doctor is, of course, skeptical of my healing and tests me every time I go. And he even has to admit, yes, you're really healed. No, you don't need to be on high blood pressure medication. So I told him I was going in for the healing from Prophet Lovi and asked him to delay putting me on medication. He did, and he has to admit that I was healed. So Prophet Lovi assisted in my cravings for the cocaine, completely took that away. Prophet Lovi healed my anxiety and my depression. I am no longer on any medication for that. I have been on that, some form of depression medication, since I was a teenager. Severe anxiety. I had agoraphobia, where I was unable to leave my house in 2010, somewhere in there. Ever since I got out of the military in 2003, I have had severe anxiety and struggled with it. So I've been on medication since then. At the height of the VA pushing meds on me, they had me on 33 pills a day. Right now, I'm on a few meds, like a muscle relaxer and diclofenac, which is essentially ibuprofen. But it's all not controlled substances. So, yes, God did it. But God did it through Prophet Lovi and Prophetess Taryn Tarver Bishop. And I want to be very clear about that these two prophets, God used them. And the reason I want to be clear is because it is duplicatable. If you are struggling with pain, if you are struggling with these issues, you can go to Revelation Church, you can go to Spirit Life Church, and you can be healed as well. That is why I want to be clear about it. You don't have to suffer with these issues. And that is why I share my story. That is why I share it was Prophet Lovi, it was Prophetess Taryn. And people are always telling me, yes, but God did it. Yes, he did. But it was Prophet Lovi at Revelation Church. And you can go and you can get healed because he does this every single service. You can go on Thursday. You can go to the Siloam service. And you can get this done because God has put a grace on him where he can do it. And I don't understand people who would hold back and go, well, I don't believe in prophets. When I first heard of Prophet Lovi, I wasn't even a Christian. But when I first heard him, I knew there was something different about him. And at that point, if I had known that he was doing healing like this, if someone had said to me, if I had looked at myself and heard my testimony, looking back, I would have gone, I don't know if a prophet is real, but I don't care. I am so tired of being in pain. I am so tired of mental illness and anxiety that at that point I tried everything. I had tried everything, and I would try anything. And you're telling me that to go to Siloam, it is free? They're not even going to ask me for a donation? All I have to do is go to California, and I could just go for a vacation, and I can just sign up for free? Why wouldn't I try that? It's not a matter of whether I believe in a prophet or not. It's if you have true pain, especially to the extent I did, you get so tired of it. If you have mental illness, you are so tired. And you will try anything. And yes, God can touch you and heal you anywhere. But you know what? You may have been praying for years. And maybe he hasn't done it for you yet. But go to Revelation Church. It will happen for you there. And I can't tell you why it wasn't the right words. There's a grace on Prophet Lovi. There's a grace on Revelation Church. People come from all over the world. And I am telling you from my experience, my life has been completely changed. I had such bad neuropathy in my feet. I did not believe that could be healed. It took me 1.5 years for my capacity to be expanded to where I could accept that Prophetess Taryn, in a separate service, she laid hands on my feet, she pulled my ankles, and then she adjusted my hips and my back. And I used to have such bad burning in my heels and the bottom of my feet that I couldn't even set my feet on the bed. When I was laying on the bed, I couldn't set my heels on the bed. After just a few seconds, they would start burning really bad. She healed that. She realigned my hips and my legs so I could not stand. This was even after Prophet Lovi healed me. It took another year for me to expand my capacity so I could go through this service with Prophetess Taryn. She touched me, she touched my back, and yes, God, but Prophetess Taryn touched me and was the conduit for God to heal me of this. So all of that pain in my hips and my back and my legs and the neuropathy went away. So just this last week, I spoke to someone, my coworker, and she was sitting at work and she had a similar neuropathy in her legs, and she's sitting there in pain, and I'm telling her the story, and I'm telling her about how I used to have that same problem, and her response was, oh, well, prophets have to answer to God too. And I'm like, what? Go get your healing. Like, all you have to do is go to California, get your healing, take a vacation after April 15th. Like, what are you talking about? Belief does not matter. In fact, if you don't believe a prophet can do it, it actually pulls their spirit and their angel. God will do it for you even faster if you don't believe them. They will prophesy to you even more effectively and heal you even faster. I'm telling you, go to Revelation Church and tell Prophet Lovey you don't believe he can do it. He has never once asked me for money. I never gave to Prophet Lovey. Prophet Lovey does not take money from Revelation Church at all. He doesn't even take a salary from there. I have given money to God, never to Revelation Church. And only when God laid it on my heart, never because they asked me. In fact, they told me not to give if I would not pray about it. It was never contingent on the healing, ever. I signed up for Salome, and there was never a charge, ever. There will never be a charge for you. Salome, you go on Friday. They teach you how to expand your capacity, how to, basically you have to maintain the healing. So even to this day, even a year and a half later, I wake up at night and the devil comes to me and has these little twinges of pain. It's usually in the middle of the night when I wake up, and my brain is telling me I still have pain, I still have an injury, and I have to, no, I don't. I have received healing from God. I am healed. It's those low times when your subconscious is going to try to reprogram things. So I immediately override that and no, I'm healed. I'm healed. Thank you, God, for healing me. Thank you for healing me. That's the maintenance part of it. And immediately, I'm praising God again. That's how you maintain it. If you doubt it, it's not going to work. But initially, if you doubt a prophet, that's fine. If you doubt Prophet Lovey, go to Revelation Church. He will heal you. I promise you. He will. He is casting out demons and healing all kinds of people who don't believe he can do it. But it amazes me, all the people who would rather believe in pain and anxiety and fear than in a prophet. That modern day prophets can exist. And honestly, when I first heard about Prophet Lovey, I never even considered whether he was real or not, because God gave me a vision of Revelation Church, and then I just went. And I want to give you a verse. It's Matthew 10:41. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And this is Jesus speaking. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. So if you go to Revelation Church and you receive Prophet Lovey and recognize that he can heal you and honor him as such, you will receive your healing. And even if you don't recognize that he can heal you, but you go there in faith, you're still going. You're still going in faith. Even if you have your skepticism, you're still going in faith. And God will honor that. I promise you, he will. You will still receive your healing. So when you're saying to yourself, I don't believe in prophets, I don't believe in miracles, but you believe in your pain, you believe in your anxiety, you believe in your depression, really, what's wrong with you? Has the devil really convinced you of that? It's one of the saddest things I've ever heard. It really is. That the devil is more real to you than God. Even as an unbeliever, I knew when I first heard Prophet Lovi, I knew there was God in him. I could hear it. I could sense it. My spirit knew it. So I'm asking you, for the sake of your pain, your anxiety, your depression, whatever it is that you're struggling with, just set that aside for a minute. Aren't you tired? Do you really want to walk through the rest of this life without miracles? I had a miracle. Do you think I'm better than you? I've done terrible things in life, and God gave me a miracle. Don't you think he can give you one? Thousands of people are going to Revelation Church and getting miracles. You don't have to believe in prophets. All you have to believe in is God, and that God is using a man. He's using a title of prophet, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have a miracle, and God can give you a miracle, just like he gave me one. And maybe the reason you came on this video, maybe the reason you know me, is because it's time for your miracle. Stop living without miracles. Life is too short.